Hi guys, Baker here with Chemo and Clash. Um, this video I just want to share. So if you want to just skip to the fun bit with the war attack, skip forward about 8 minutes. But if not, bear with me. I just wanted to share a little update of me, those that know what's been sort of going on personally with me over the last 6 months, and a little thank you really for how I feel I've been really well supported. So November last year, I found out I had, at the age of 36, a tennis ball sized bowel cancer tumour. It was successfully removed in surgery. I was very lucky with the healthcare that I had, excellent healthcare. A few complications, really big infection. I only found out about it because it had an abscess about the size, well, it was at least 3 times the size of the tennis ball tumour. And I was so lucky it didn't burst, but it's gone. Cancer is removed in its entirety. Now the infection's out, I'm cracking on with chemo over 3 weeks. Had it yesterday, so I'm a bit croaky today. Really affects your throat for the first week or so. Look, over the last 6 months, I've gone up about 15 hero levels. Clash is a fabulous thing for when you're, spending a lot of time laying around, really. The support from being in a great clan, and that's one thing. Anyone who sees us outside of the clan, if you're in a clan that isn't fun, find one. Find one, because there are some great clans out there, and this game, became so much more to me once I was in a clan that I enjoyed. And as I said, being able to talk to people from my clan, because you talk to them all the time. We're an international clan. We've got people from the UK, the US, people in Brazil, in Malaysia. We've got a few New Zealanders, all over the world. So someone's always on. When you haven't got a regular work pattern clock, it's kind of cool to just know that there's someone there you can interact with. Your mates don't really appreciate you waking them up at 12, 1 o'clock at night or texting them, but someone's normally always there in your clan, because it's not always there 12 and 1 o'clock, and it's been amazing, the support I feel I've got from them. And a lot of people talked about being able to stay positive, and Clash had a big influence in that. And also, outside of the clan, probably 4 YouTubers I think have to mention: Jake, Ash, Powerbang, and Matty. Their videos, not only have I spent hours watching them, but they then inspire me to then spend more hours enjoying and playing the game, and enjoy it more as you can then improve. So big thanks out to them, and hopefully there's a little tribute in this video in the fact that I called it Clash with Chemo, like Jake would call it Coffee and Clash. Ash, who has had his own scares around cancer and also his recent family tragedies, shared a bit. So I wanted to just share a bit about myself, and also from the attack very much inspired by what I've seen recently from Powerbang and Matty. Matty definitely would probably have to recognise parts of the way that I go about the attack from one of his raids. So look, it's a great clan, Tottenham 82. What you're watching in the background, you've seen our war record, you've seen some of these attacks here from Crazy Yido, who's about to go and join the ranks at Channel 10. And I started as Channel 10. I think it was like between Christmas and New Year that I made the jump, and it's been cool. I loved Town Hall 9. I absolutely loved it. But Channel 10, the extra challenge, once you start taking on the Channel 10s, because obviously for some time the best thing for you, the clan, is just wipe out 9s. But once you get to start taking out the Channel 10s, then it's great fun. Even, at first, making sure you can hold your own and getting your 2 stars. And now with this update, with the Valks, they'll probably end up nerfing them because they're just so powerful. But I think regardless if they do, I think they've changed a mindset, a real mindset. I think from what I'm seeing on videos, and even if you just YouTube Channel 10 war attack, it's just thousands out there now. It's I think that's the really pleasing thing to see. Is from some time now, everyone's been 2-star game, 2-star game, 2-star game, and now it's becoming a 3-star game, just like it should be at Town. 9 and 8. Well, it has to be. If you want to get anywhere, you've got to be quickly 3-star in your Town 9s and 8s. But yeah, really pleasing to see that there's some good options now at Town 10. And look, they might be overpowered, but they ain't the easiest things to control, these Valks. So you still got to work on the funnel, and it can still easily go wrong. But I'm enjoying it. You can see my base here. I've got my expos up. I'm just now working through my... I've got my Infernos up. I'm just working through my expos now, getting them up, and my cannons and archers are going up. My ADs are done. My Teslas are done. I just want to show this base, actually. It's a Town 9. I thought I'll just amend it slightly. Now I've got the Infernos in. Look how often I defend my dark. It is just untouched. Phenomenal. And everyone does the same thing. Everyone goes in at the bottom of this base and they get their little bonus for their getting the town hall. But there's 4 Teslas, and I put all my upgrading defences down the bottom as well where I can. So there's always at least 2-point defences upgrading here. Now, at the moment, I've got 3-point defence upgrading. Oh, and an expo. But yeah, they send in the giants, and there's your Tesla. Big bombs come in. All the springs in the world. CC's down there. And they'll always normally get those closest to storages, and sometimes they get the left storage. The right one, when the skeleton traps come out, that normally puts pay to the Queen. Queen always seems to go that way for some reason. But they're genuinely not getting anywhere. And all I'm doing with it is playing blackjack, really. It's playing the percentage. Playing that someone will not quake where one of the Expo and Infernos are, because that's the easy way in, is pound on in via there. And you're laughing. The rest of it is path to path. Everyone round and round and round, and run into every trap in the base, which is all in that bottom section. And now the trap doesn't cost anything to reset, really. It's just worth it, because all you want is your dark elixir, really, first of all. For me, secondly, actually for the upgrades, at certain times I need more licks, and at certain times I need more gold. And what I tend to do is maybe move the storages around a little bit so that they're getting what I wanted to get. Anyway, enough. We're into the war. So here's my plan. Taking this out, we're looking at step 1, start an 8 Q walk, use the ability on the castle when it comes out. Actually, before that, earthquake would be good. And if you look at the earthquake point, I needed to get it on the corner. It's really important that I've got the earthquake exactly where it was, so that I could flatten out that side, so that the Valks, when they come in, they're so much less likely to go around as those Teslas pop up, which I guess they'd be there. There's a little hole, you might just see, I've wrote barbing hole. I want to jot that down because quite often you break in, you lose any wizards to a big bomb just as you come in on these ring bases. So I was hoping that would get rid of whatever's there. What I didn't expect is it actually ends up triggering the clan castle. But that works out okay. Then wall break through in the corner, send your Valks in, get them in. Something goes mental in the core, and pray. Just get your spells down. So here goes. So first of all, you might notice 2-minute raid. I mean, Town Hall 10, 2-minute raid. And not a 2-minute 2-star, a 2-minute 3-star. It just shows how quick these Valks are. But also, I think there's a thing about you've just got to get on now. If you can put your Golem well away from your Queen walk, then they're not going to get in the way. It's not going to confuse it. You can actually just move on. And I think that's a little bit I've had to learn to try and pick up the speed. Wanted to make sure that my AQ, the healers, were out of the way of that air defence. So I dropped Wizard down at that top corner just to cut that off so I could lay the Queen a lot further over. And how it's worked out brilliantly is that the Hound's already on it, and all I'm taking is damage from the cannon, so I'm going to use the ability that I thought I was going to use right there. Golems in. Wideish funnel with 5 of those wizards, just to make sure that nothing's sort of wandering off down around the corner. Everything's looking nice now. It's popped. What I do know, though, is because it's popped, I'm not going to clear the whole of that section like I hoped I would. So I'll make the plan that as soon as he's done with the Archqueen's done with the sweeper and the cannon, just go. Even though what it might end up meaning is the Valks double back because they can see another building outside that they want to go to. But, you know, would those Ginger Ninjas do that? Would they do that to me? Let's have a look, shall we? Hello! Back they go. Works out okay. Queen meets up. Heroes abandon Queen. Heroes go with the Ginger Ninjas. Healers go with the King. King goes absolutely mental. Rage down, freeze down, another rage down. Didn't quite get my jump exactly where I wanted to. I wanted it to be a bit further over, so it let me come out through the Tesla way, but it got into all the compartments and got rid of all the bad stuff. There's a few Valks that have got out, and they're going down that bottom side. Queen's down. I used the ability early because I knew as soon as that got rid of that point defence, I just paused it there. As soon as I got rid of that point defence, the cannon, there's nothing that's possibly going to take down that Queen and just ruin it for time. I hadn't noticed how quick I was doing it at the time, but look, those healers still on the King. He's max, he's pounding, he hasn't used his ability. Still got a wizard left just to clear up that bottom bit, just to keep it even quicker. Bang the ability on the King, just for, you know, why not? And there's about 7 Valks left. Absolutely nailed it. So guys, I'm out. Come on you Spurs. See you later.